Okay. See how that's pulling up? That's cuticle skin that is wrapped underneath the nail in that corner. It's very tight generally in the corner. But that's a string. That's a whole one piece of cuticle, and it is actually pulling out. And you see, I've pulled out quite a bit there on this particular little pickfest. And there are all the little picks. Those are all little pieces of cuticle skin, and they've all shriveled up just that quick, but some of them were quite long. Say 3/4 of an inch or an inch long. And they all peel out, just like that one's peeling out. Believe it or not, folks, this is progress. I never said, did I, that it was going to be easy. That would be wrong. That would not be right. And this is psoriasis of the nail or whatever. It's actually just evidence that I bit my fingernails when I was a kid. It isn't really any more complicated than that. All of these cover nails like that have stuff like that underneath them. It's all coming out from up there. All of that brownish cast skin that you're looking at is dead skin. These nails are finally starting to be excavated and come back out. You can see the layers right there on the front. That flubber. If you just take off 1 or 2 layers at a time, it's not going to cut. And they're slowly emerging now from that dead skin. Eventually they'll get their cylindrical shape back when all of these cover nails and whatnot shed off. I'll be able to peel this flubber down from the front with the back dull knife. Just start there at the front edge of the nail. None of these are back yet to the nail bed. And if you look straight down, any place that cuticle passes underneath nail, then the nail is projecting out too far, and all of that is in front of the nail bed. On these little fingers, it can be all the way back. Half of that little nail there, maybe all the way back to that notch. You can see the layers there dropping away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right there. That's how many layers of skin I can see starting to peel up now that they're exposed to the air. But just that half of that nail, maybe on the nail bed or close to it, but most of that front part of that nail will peel off, and it will all be inside of the cuticle line, which is circular, and wraps right under that projected nail. All of this is junk. All of this stuff, all of these imperfections in the nail are where loose skin cell material underneath the skin has been trapped and stored up there and just being packed in and packed in and packed in. All of the waste that wanted to get out, form nail and move out every day, has actually been impeded for the last 65 years, and it hadn't gone anywhere. It's just stuffed itself tighter and tighter and tighter, and it's between the skin and the nail, or the nail that's trying to form, and it will cause there to be grooves in the nail where the cuticle locks down on the nail and the nail finally moves out. There'll be a furrow or a little groove that runs all the way around, shaped just like the cuticle. And layers and layers and layers of cuticle skin will pack in there and just reinforce that. And as the nail builds up, that gully will just get deeper and deeper and deeper. Finally, you peel out enough cuticle, dead cuticle, and the whole thing will move out, and the nail will start to break up. I know you don't believe me, but it doesn't matter much. I'm fixing my nails, not yours. And that will just pull out. It's pulling out. It's just liable to bleed if I pull it out. Sometimes they bleed really good. But you get anxious to get rid of it once you and it wants to come out. Once it starts to dry up, it's going to be a kind of a conscious irritant. And this, even though you have nails that you think or look reasonably good, and you don't think this is your problem, but if you're biting your nails and your nails look pretty good and all of this stuff is actually damage you did in childhood is still underneath there, it may be that your nail biting is not a nervous habit. You're actually trying to chew your way back under there and get that damage out because it's an irritant and a burden, and you are and somehow you know it, and that's why you're gnawing at your nails. You're trying to get back to that damage and get rid of it. There's a right way to do that, and chewing your fingernails is not it. So I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to pull that piece of skin the rest of the way out. I just wanted you to be able to see that because that shows that void there where it's coming out. And it's possible that it would pull out all the way around to the other side, but it's so tight in there that it will probably break. I might have to wait for it to dry up a little bit and I can hook it with the X-Acto knife, or it might peel out pretty easy. Oh. Let's see. Let's just grab it and see what we get. It was pretty painful, but as they say, ooh, doggies. See, now that's what it comes out. It will dry up dramatically in really in just a matter of minutes. And I did not get all of it, and it did bleed. But it relieved a lot of pressure in that corner. That corner is a lot tighter because it has ovaled that corner. That corner is supposed to be more square. So there's, every time it, just like if you folded a corner, like on in a paper or anything, and you did it over and over again, it creates a much tighter double thickness there in the corner. And so some real solid chunks of fossilized cuticle skin will come out of those corners. So, later.